So, our roving shop cam is out once again at AAA Car Care Plus on Main and Transit here in Clarence, talking with Mike, Dr. Z. Ziglis. How are you, Doc?
I'm doing well, Tommy. How are you? Great to see you again.
And you too. Now, brakes, very important thing, obviously.
Extremely important.
You got to be able to stop once you start. Winter really plays havoc on brakes. Talk to me a little bit about what we're going to look at today.
Well, what we're going to do is we're going to go inside the shop and we're going to look at just what we would normally look at when we do part of our pre-winter inspection when it comes to the brakes. We're going to look for the sliders. It's very important that they slide back and forth to keep equal pressure on the calipers, keep equal pressure pads on the outside and the inside of the rotor, because if they seize up, it's just the inside pad getting applied and all of a sudden it wears out. Now it's metal to metal. Now you got a big dollar repair, whereas if we just take them apart, clean them and lubricate them, those brake pads will last a good 30, 40,000 miles like they should.
Okay.
Also how the salt will pit the inside of the rotor and actually make it look like a rasp so that when the brake pads do apply, that wears them down prematurely too.
Okay.
So we're going to take a look at all that and make sure that everything's ready for winter, we don't have any pulsation, and that everything's going to be good stopping power in the wintertime when you need it.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay, let's go. Welcome to our shop.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Tom, this is James Aceta, ASE certified technician here for AAA Car Care Plus. He's going to go over what we look at when we do our brakes.
I look forward to it. Let's do it. Let's talk about brakes. What do you typically look for on a set of brakes when a car comes in for, say, a brake inspection?
Typically, we would check the brake pad. Check.
What are you looking for? Thickness?
Thickness, yes.
Right.
You check to make sure the caliper moves, that the pads aren't frozen.
Okay, so what you're saying is this caliper has to slide back and forth.
Yes.
And what happens if it doesn't?
You'll get your pads stuck in there. They'll wear down really fast.
Okay. Can you explain to the people what is it you have to do to the calipers on a regular basis because of the salt?
Typically, we'll clean the insides of here and the pad. Make sure everything's nice and lubricated and free, so you don't run into problems down the road.
Now, is that a service that should be done on a regular basis?
Yes.
Okay, very good. Well, let's take a look at the back brake. Now, at first glance, James, it looks like these brakes are so much smaller than the front. Why is that?
Majority of your braking force comes from the front of the vehicle.
I see. Okay, and again, you're looking for what here?
Same things, brake thickness.
Yes.
Caliper moves.
All right.
And that the pads aren't stuck in there.
Now, is this vehicle in need of brakes?
No, not at this time.
Good shape, calipers are moving?
Yes.
If you found one that the brakes were in relatively good shape and the calipers weren't moving, you would recommend?
Replacing the caliper.
Okay, well there you have it right here at AAA Car Care Plus, Main and Transit in Clarence, talking about brakes. James Aceta, the ASE certified technician, thank you so much.
Thank you.